Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we are back for some more Fallout 4 Molo. The YOLO run with a baseball bat, and still no baseball grenades, but today I'd like to change that. Today I would like to go to Diamond City, and Diamond City has a few things that I'll be really relying on for this run. But, of course, to do anything in the market, we will need some stuff to sell, which is why I gathered up pretty much all of the junk that is worth selling, a lot of the ammo that is worth selling, and the aid. We've got all of our various drugs that we can't use, all of the food that we don't want to eat because of radiation, and yeah, we've got a lot of things to sell. We even picked up a few weapons to get some good weight-to-value ratio out of those. One of the strengths of this run is the fact that I will be able to carry a bunch of extra just junk around. I'm not going to be relying on having a bunch of different weapons and a bunch of different ammo, all of the drugs, all of the stuff that goes along with that. My armor doesn't have the deep pocketed yet, but I'm not even sure that I would end up needing it down the line because having a different set of utility on my armor would probably be pretty useful. But today, getting to Diamond City is not an easy thing to do in survival. There are a few things that we have to keep an eye out for, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Just have to keep an eye out for the raiders, apparently, because of course, I wouldn't mind killing the raider if I can manage it. Especially if there's only one. Of course, he's walking pretty quickly, so... Oh, I'm in caution. Okay, walk up on him and still at zero, okay, there we go. Thank you for the low perception raider, just not paying attention to the guy in a blue suit walking towards him. Oh, that could have gone better. But I think that's everyone. Yeah, I don't want to have random raiders just walking around the area that I want to keep clear, making sure that they're not going to be an issue. But of course, now that we have the Wicked Shipping Key from last time, we can get into here. Pick up some random other stuff to sell. And since last time, we did find the one rad roach with a legendary item for us. I'm going to keep my eye out and keep thinking about anyone that's randomly very easy to deal with. And yeah, I forgot to get the bottles, so I'm just going to grab those now. Thankfully, most of the road on the way to Diamond City is fairly safe, as long as you take the correct road. So there is that junction way back there, pretty much right after the Wicked Shipping container, that has a random raider sometimes. Nothing too scary. But then you get to this area down here and it can have some enemies, so I like to go over to Grey Garden. Also a safe bet. And then you can go across the train bridge, the railroad track bridge. Check on these guys, see if they have their corn restocked. They do not. Their mute fruit, of course, is restocked, but we don't need any more of that based on where we're going to be going. You can always, pick it up on the way back anyway. Now I know there's a bunch of loot down there, and I could go out of my way over there, and there's, plenty to do around this part of the world, but definitely need to keep an eye on my inventory capacity. I only got another 30 or so without any added benefits of the grilled rad stag. And there usually seems to be a dog somewhere around here. There's the alpha wild mongrel. Okay, so let's avoid the dog. Everything seems fine. I'm going to start sprinting. So Abernathy's have Tatoes, Grey Garden has mute fruits, these guys have Tatoes, and what's your mission for me?
We could really use your help. We got a nest of some nasty bugs just around the corner, and if
this
they don't
is
get
actually
cleaned out,
probably
we're gonna have
Tappington,
a
isn't
real
it?
problem. Well, what's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement.
Tappington?
You know, in fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe.
Taffington?
If you can make sure the old work...
No problem. I'll take care of them. Uh-huh.
You work, you eat.
Okay, what's it gonna be?
Simple as that.
Taffington. Okay, good. Taffington is not too scary. Blood bugs in numbers are kind of scary, actually. But they are melee lads. They are unable to do ranged attacks, so I'd rather face them than a lot of other enemies out there. There is a random spawn location up there before the alien spacecraft comes, and I've seen it be rad scorpions before, so something to keep in mind. Now keep an eye out for the various battles that start happening. Surely I can make this jump. Here we go. Perfect, and still nothing over there. This is the very scary part of the run where I am getting into a location that is definitely beyond me. Raider Psychos definitely have the perception and the endurance to take me on and do some damage. So as they're getting ready to go off and face the ghouls, probably get overwhelmed, frankly, let's just leave them to their fate. Now I hear bullets going in the distance, and that would be the super mutants' attack on Diamond City people. Hopefully we're low enough level that the Diamond City security can actually handle them. I don't really want to have super mutants on one of the easiest areas to just cross to get to Diamond City. That would be a bit mean for them to lose out on this part. And there's really nothing I can do. I am completely unable to help them, unfortunately. So we're just going to watch this play out. Still doing pretty good, that diamond security guy. But everyone's just armed with really crappy weaponry for the amount of health they have. So it's a long, drawn-out firefight, and we really can't get around it at all. I wish I could just, you know, sneak in here. That would be too easy, though. And there's Molotovs happening, so more reasons to just avoid this area altogether. And I would get closer just to see how it's going, but the thing is, if they die and the super mutants go into just normal, you know, do your round sort of thing, I can sneak by just fine, and it'll be better than me wading through the bullets and Molotovs. The thing is, the super mutant is at the same level, so any bullets that pass those guys are going to go straight towards where I want to run, which is no good. Just a little bit more, guys. I'm sure you're doing just fine. Let's try to get an eye on who is riveting battle here. Oh no, they got one. Actually, that's not the end of the world. His gear is okay to sell. Oh, it's a legendary super mutant skirmisher. Okay, that explains it. Okay, just stay right there. Or you might already be dead. Yeah, you're definitely already dead. And that's the battle that happens outside of Diamond City. Usually, if you go early enough, then the guys won't actually be, you know, legendary, but in this case, there's a legendary. Oh, iBot. It's good to see this iBot again. Thanks for last time. This time, I'm gonna handle things myself. No help required.
But Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper.
I'm tempted to just go grab the fern right now. Yeah, I could deal with not having to deal with Piper at this point. Okay, so what are we dealing with over here? We've got Raider Scum and Raider Psycho. If I can get the sneak attacks off, then it would be fine, but that could be pretty bad. Probably better just to grab a fern and be on our way. There should be some on both sides. We just have to... I think I see one there. Yep. And there's the mutated fern, so that's one quest out of the way. Let's just go talk to Piper and get on with this this evening here.
Better head inside quick before...
Okay, started Jewel of the Commonwealth, and I think we need to just get our laundered green dress on immediately. We should be fine. 3 plus 3 equals 6, so that's yellow speech checks dealt with.
You're
Let's
Sullivan,
talk to you
right?
first.
So, you're that
Let's do the I wasn't
let you
lying.
lie?
Probably
I got
not
a
going
whole
to
supply
work
train
out, but
coming
that's
in
fine.
tomorrow.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah, okay, that didn't work.
Rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
And maybe
Well,
a speech check?
And a mayor of...
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have time.
That failed.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you
Okay, let's talk
and
to
that
Danny
little
again, see if we
sister of
can't
yours
get
on
our
notice.
other
Talking
Did I ever
McDonough,
get
that's all
the
you're good
reason
for.
why you came?
missing
trying to find
person,
someone.
Is that...
My boy Sean's been kidnapped.
and you are
sure.
going
There's a
to
lot
give
of-
me a chance.
I just need a little information.
I'm sorry, but I...
Wow, 3 fails, but they're all orange, so that's understandable.
I'll ask
Never mind, I'll
someone.
go ask Valentine myself.
A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet?
Okay, and there we go. We can do Story of the Century. Little bits of experience here and there that we could get that we missed out on, but still plenty more to go. I'm realizing the flaw in my plan. Now, me and my 50% adrenaline bonus damage is going to disappear if I sleep. I need to sleep, but I don't need to lose out on that 50% damage, but I do to talk to Mo, who has the baseball grenades, and I see issues. I see issues with my plans. Let's talk to Percy while we're at this. So what does he have? Nothing that I can use except the baseball bat that I already have. And no guaranteed legendaries like the Wastelander's chess piece, unfortunate as it is. He's got a free Mirelurk egg, which is just wonderful. Baseball. Always take the baseball. Beer bottles are water, or dirty water, whatever you need. Let's get rid of all the weapons that we've been storing up that are pretty cheap. And the food items as well. I guess we'll hold on to a pistol and a pistol. And give him 2 extra, that's fine. Now. Yeah, we're at a weird crossroads where I want to have baseball grenades for what we're going to end up doing, but we definitely don't have baseball grenades because, of course, I try to turn baseballs into baseball grenades and I need my perception up 1, plus the actual rank of demolition expert. Let's just sleep. We need to do a couple different things.
Can't believe you eat that food.
So over at the Dugout Inn, we're going to get a bed, we're going to sleep, and then we'll be able to purchase things that we really need and have been needing for a while, and then we'll be able to do some quests.
We need to have a conversation.
Ooh, this is actually bad.
You know what? Never mind.
I do
I'll handle
not
it
want to
myself.
fail his quest if I can help it. The flour is at 1. You do have the whiskey. This is suddenly getting sketchy at best. I'll do this. I'll get rid of that weapon and a few other things. And 3 extra caps to him. Actually, get rid of the mute fruit instead. Perfect. Okay. Edward Deegan is going to be around. I need to go grab hub flour so I can make the grape mentats and then use that for Edward Deegan. This is getting complicated. Yeah, I have a general idea of what I want to do, and it's to head to Diamond City so I can get baseball grenades, but while I'm here I need to make sure a bunch of other things don't go completely wrong, so we're going out into the night once again to grab just 1 hub flower. Of course, we are going around with reduced strength, agility, luck, AP refresh, all of the things that you really don't mind going away, right? We'll be fine without any of that. Okay, so hub flower. Hub flower should be that away. I should have picked some up right about last time I was around here. Quite recently, in fact. Okay, don't pay attention to the "somebody please help" lady. Wounded dog. I'm sorry, wounded dog. I can't be bothered. Probably be a little more hidden, and probably wear, like, actual armor. That might be a good idea. Is it better to go this way or this way? I haven't a clue. So those people are not going to be a problem. There shouldn't be problems over here. There's Hubflower. Now, I am so not caring about the addiction effects of Mentats, because that is not a big deal. Really not so much whatsoever. Okay, I've pretty much wandered my way to the vault. Overshot it, in fact. Let's just check that out and make sure that there's no cricket around. Doesn't look like it. I guess the best thing to do would be to backtrack, but I want one more Mentats just to... or at least one more Hubflower to make at least one more Mentats. And that's what I need. This is a very roundabout way of sleeping through the night to get to the morning. A tripper, some money. Good place to come by eventually, but I'm coming here for all the wrong reasons. Oops, stealing bag of fertilizer. And money. Okay, stealing the bag of fertilizer is frowned upon, but apparently the pre-war money is just... who cares? Okay, so we've got one more thing to do. It's to grab one more Hubflower. And there's some right in front of us. 3, in fact. Now, I don't like the fact that my hidden bar is shuffling a little... Softshell Mylar. Okay. Not the end of the world. It's not a rad scorpion. It's not going to burrow out of the ground and poison me to death. Okay, let's try this again. Probably would be just as fast to turn around and go around the long way, but this is fine. Okay, hungry, thirsty, and the rest of it. But I think we're finally coming up on... This is taking a while. We're very tired, and our tiredness is getting a little out of hand. Any sort of engagement that we run into will just go very poorly for us. Super mutant still over there. Okay, so what time is it? 7:33. That's good enough for me. Oh, second time we're here.
Real Volt suit?
And so we have to watch this thing.
Don't move, Synth. What have you done with the real Riley? He's a Synth! He'll kill us all! Kyle, no!
Okay.
Show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
So, we've got to do a quest with Piper where we talk about hamsters in the vault. Piper?
Glad you dropped by.
Find who's responsible and make them pay. Simple as that.
I'll take anger over apathy any day.
Okay, so nice easy experience there. And she's telling us to go to Nick, and we've got plenty of other things to sell. Okay, so it's probably 8 o'clock. We can get everything out of the way. And one thing I really want to get out of the way is Edward Deegan. Cabot House is something I definitely don't want to F up this time with failing a speech check and having part of the quest be bugged, and I am not going to unbug the quest or anything like that. That is against the rules. So, where is that magnificent... There he is. Let's get ourselves kitted up. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot to make... Just one moment, Edward. I swear, I am taking you seriously this time. Okay. One Great Mentats later. Laundered green dress and pompadour wig. Let's talk to Deegan after having taken a Great Mentats.
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Yep, that's fine, me too.
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for, from what I hear,
Reward?
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
you will be well paid.
There we go.
I can promise you that. By the way,
Idiot Savant as well. So Edward Deegan's going to send me off to Cabot House, and that's fine. And we finally get to do this quest without having it bug out on me. Just don't fail that first speech check, it's pretty important. But besides that first speech check, we've got some shopping and questing to do. Okay, for you,
Description's filled right here.
I am looking for work.
Looking for a job. If you got
Yeah, I hear some gross.
Money?
Sweeten the deal with some money.
All right. How about
More money?
Come on. Make it worth
you are
I'll
More
walk
money?
out right now. If you don't
200.
There we go.
actually, I think I have something.
Well, all right.
I like how I just ask for a bunch of money and then it's just like, oh, this thing? Here you go. Good stuff. Now, Mo.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
I think we can get along just fine, Mo.
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport, I got a lead. Coach, see where I'm going?
Okay,
with
Mo,
this?
I apologize, but I will
pay
be asking for extra money here.
100 caps each.
100 caps seems light. I need more.
I like your moxie. We'll make it 125 caps apiece.
Please. You own a whole store. You can do better.
Look at that fire in your eyes. All right, 150 caps for each piece. And you better be worth it. Deal?
You're holding out on me, Mo. Come on. Show me you're serious.
Oh, if only Ice Ice Julie could see that steely gaze of yours. She might have finally met a match. You win?
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you.
That's wonderful. Leveling up from Mo's speech check just feels somehow appropriate. Okay, let's make sure that we talk to everyone. Sheffield wants the Nuka-Cola, but we can't do anything about that immediately because there's no place that I want to send him right up.
Paint retrieval.
Oh
I'm
no,
on it.
I pressed
Much
down.
obliged.
Okay, well, dang it. That's why you don't press down on conversations faster than you should. Missing out on that means I need to make it up with Shane over here.
Shane, what have I told you about
Oh
keeping
right,
late?
I go to him first, then go to Abbott so they can finish their little conversation.
Anything I can do to help out? Depends. What's this
Money,
Job's 100,
worth? Come on.
Money?
My time's worth more than that.
150.
and more
We're both
money.
business people, Shang. Don't.
All right,
We're both business people, Shang. Don't insult me. I'm on it.
just don't drown. I'll never forget.
More idiot savant. And there we go. So I'm not going to do that immediately since I'm actually, you know, getting desperately thirsty, hungry, tired. I'm going to talk to everyone that I need to talk to by, you know, selling stuff. Then and only then will I complete that quest. So, Mo.
Need a swatter with a little more stopping?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
So right now he does have a spiked aluminum swatter. The sharp swatter we would otherwise be able to get. The Rockville Slugger is unfortunately guaranteed legendary. That 40% less action points would be wonderful, but not for me, unfortunately. But take a look at that. 9 baseball grenades. For 585, I'll just take them all, thank you. And a baseball uniform for plus strength and agility. Oh, you're just reading my mind. Baseballs at 7, I'll do that. And what do we sell him in return? Antibiotics, Addictol, stuff like that. Radaway, Stimpaks. Perfect. Okay, next.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your
One Statue of David impression coming up.
good. Because I will not.
Okay,
No,
I'm still
from Jangles, the
sarcastic,
moons.
and I'll get one quick little talk
I said
to
we
her.
don't serve your kind here, you.
Human as the day I was born.
Well, do
And there we
look
go.
human.
Extra
All right,
15
we can
experience
do
might as
business,
well.
But no fun.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Odds and
Okay, definitely odds and ends. Nothing I can use. Ooh, black rimmed glasses. Should have had those on from the get-go. Take the Mirelurk egg for sure. Let's just start with that. And we're carrying too much. And we need to definitely put on the baseball uniform at the very least. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think we can sell something that we can Surely we can sell something that gets rid of our carrying capacity. I think what I'm going to do is bite the bullet and have some food, and then I'll have the grilled radstag. So 2 mole rat chunks. Better but peckish. Ooh. We need to go straight into baked bloatfly. Properly fed. And then we'll do the grilled radstag. Now we need some water as well. Still thirsty. Okay.
Thanks again for the fern.
And let's talk to Solomon while we're at it, just to get our stuff.
Here to pick up some chems?
So, it's interesting. He does have an array of things. I don't think I've ever seen him with a stealth boy before. It's kind of strange. We'll be grabbing that. That could prove useful before I actually get other sorts of stealth boys and stuff. Orange mentats, it's one of those things that normally I'd be kind of interested in making just because of the plus perception and VATS accuracy, but we don't need that whatsoever. So, yeah, not going to go for that. We'll take a corn, but besides that, I think that's good. Let's just sell some stuff now. Talk to Sun.
We offer.
Just clear him out of caps. And one of the most important things, Fallon's with the hazmat suit. Some interesting gear over here for sure, but the important thing is the hazmat suit. If a rad storm kicks up, we'll have some sort of protection at the very least. But that was a little bit of money, and we can get rid of some stuff that we've been holding on to. Okay, cleared her out, and we still have a little bit of extra space. Cheap meat, but not super necessary. Very light meat. Definitely take the eggs. Okay. Bought a little bit less than I expected. Okay, things that we can do. We can do Shane's Quest quick like. First, get a point into Aquaboy. And that way we don't get any actual radiation while we're in the water. Now, I think there's an antifreeze bottle, which is nice. A skull, always great. Typewriter. Metal bucket.
Purified water. Don't die
And
of thirst out there in
antifreeze
the
bottle.
Commonwealth. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
And Idiot Savant for that. Very nice. Let's take his money while we're at it. Some bullets, and we get some caps. And just for good measure, so he hires us again in the future, let's just take that metal bucket and drop it right back where it belongs. Do you mind paying me for another cleanup gig? I can get that bucket out of the water if you want. No? He's not impressed. And, of course, I forgot about the bloatfly gland. I always forget about the bloatfly gland. Why do I always forget about the bloatfly gland? That's a shame. We'll save that for next time. Now, one thing is for certain. It is daytime. I have a level up, which is nice. But it's just too dangerous to do anything in the daytime with this amount of tiredness. I'm gonna go and sleep. Okay, so let's get all the way up to about 10. That means that we're going to be getting into darkness at the appropriate time. Perfect.
Have a nice day.
And I didn't even really realize, what is it? Insomnia requires more sleep. Did I just pick that up, or did I just happen to luck out on the amount of sleep I needed? Am I well rested? I'm suddenly wondering, am I well rested? Nope, definitely not well rested. Well rested would be pretty useful, but I missed my opportunity. Okay, there's two ways of going about this. There's either going in the front way or going in the back way. And if we go in the back way, I can't see myself not needing to use at least a baseball grenade. We go in the front way, we need to kind of worry about enemies kind of searching for us. So they both have a little bit of a problem that go along with them. But I think if we just do it quickly enough, we can go in here and deal with this person.
She's hurt. Hurry, she's in here. Please.
She's in there, you say? Are you sure about that? Are you absolutely sure? Okay. Probably should take the dress off. And when I say take the dress off, I mean put my baseball uniform on. Okay, all we have to do is go here.
This one looked like a good mark, so just shut up and wait.
They can't just shut up, can they?
Maybe they went around back. Should we go check the loading dock?
Don't be stupid. We got two guys back there. I thought I told you to shut up.
And then we go down here. They cannot shut up, which is wonderful.
Told you to stop talking. Say another word, and I will make sure that you don't annoy me ever again.
Seriously, though, what if... Hey, no, don't! Hey,
there you go.
What? I warned him. Shut up.
Nice.
Make sure you're ready.
Nice. Enemies killing each other. Very useful. Now, a paint machine that mixes paint would make a lot of noise. Not sure I agree with that one. And let's just do a little bit of looting while we're here. So we are definitely not taking on Demo. Oh, don't.
Perfect.
Came in here for this, which is not worthwhile.
Nothing there now.
Yep, nothing there now. We can always come back for them, that's fine. Nice and easy way of dealing with the green paint, and Abbott is going to be over at the wall, which is even better. And here's Abbott. Although we didn't get any experience out of him the first time, well, yeah.
Wasn't easy.
Now that's damn fine news.
And all we need to do now is apply some paint to the wall.
The wall sure seems happy with it.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your pay.
And we got Idiot Savant. Very nice. Little bit of extra experience. Never hurt anybody. Except if you're very high level and you were just making your enemies stronger. And I picked up one extra mute fruit, and all of a sudden I've just been crippled, cannot run. I am going to leave one Nuka-Cola right here for Sheffield next time I'm in Diamond City. Just to make sure I remember. I'm also going to remember to actually bring some bloatfly meat, because that'll be useful. I could go up to... Actually, I could investigate the Museum of Witchcraft. Nope, I'm not gonna do that anytime soon.
Let's go.
Okay, so Colonial Tap House. What I'm going to do is get this dealt with, and then I'll buy some stuff from Cook, and then Paul's going to have me, you know, go back in here, and it'll be fine. Because he'll wait for me for, you know, days and days and days. This only takes a moment.
You smug bastard. Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
That's a lot of blood. Go to the doctor first, maybe.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Okay, it said carrying too much and can't run. I don't like the sound of that. But I do like picking up the whiskey. And Dirty Wastelander, down the line, that could be pretty nice to have as a backup. It's pretty cheap, too. Just gonna sell all the potatoes, I really don't need them. And the mute fruit, for that matter. Okay, so we've got another whiskey, and we can be on our way. And Paul is right around the corner. He's going to ask me to do something probably stupid. Actually, do I have my speed? I don't have the charisma for it. I should probably hold off on it. I'll come back to Paul later. Or is this one that we can...
Hey.
Whether or not he survives or not, it's not the end of the world.
For you.
Okay, ask for the reward after I put on something fancy.
I can only pay you 80 caps right now.
Okay, let's just have me do it alone. 30% chance of failure, but if you're there, you're gonna die, so no skin off my back.
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
You're probably right.
Oh.
I am so angry at Cook.
He's actually,
Just get him to
he actually wants to survive, okay.
I'll make sure Cook...
Good.
Good job, Paul. This run, you get to live. Okay, not as efficient as it could have been, but our trip to Diamond City has been a success. We'll be able to head back home with plenty of baseball grenades and the ability to make some more very quickly. Now what we need to do is really make sure that we keep our eye on the long game. We need to find a way to do a few different DLCs, and we need to find a way to actually get done with the main game. Now, there's a few ways to go about finishing the main game. Minutemen, Brotherhood, Railroad, and, of course, yeah, the Institute. None of them are particularly easy all the way through when it comes to how we would do things as a melee character. But there's one faction in particular that I think it's at least feasible with melee weapons only. There is going to be some hard choices of what I can and can't do for them, but everything to get through to the end of the game is at least possible. So I'm going to just take a look at how much damage I would otherwise... Oh, already in caution. So yeah, this guy only at half damage for that. That'll be a grenade situation once I finally take on the Hangman's Alley. It wouldn't be the end of the world having to go to Taffington Boathouse, clearing that out, and then... What the heck are you guys doing? Chill out, guys. Chill out. But yeah, what I'm thinking is actually having Taffington Boathouse cleared out, and then going to Oberland Station, and then clearing out good old Hangman's Alley down the line. Plans change, but right now I think that that would be the safer bet. And as Chaos Junction opens up, it sounds like there's some laser weaponry happening, so let's avoid it altogether. And just make sure that the dog is not wandering further afield. And there it is, so I'm going to stay on this side of things and try to be sneaky. Dog's chill, I'm chill, everyone's chill. We're all chill. Okay, we can pick up some more mute fruit from here because they don't care if I'm robbing them. And there is some corn back, which is just lovely. And it has been very productive so far, even though I don't think I've killed a single enemy. Nope, I definitely killed a raider earlier, right at the beginning, on my way to Diamond City. But yeah, it's times like this that you just need to actually really keep focus on what is important. Sometimes it's better just to buy, sell, make sure you clear out some water, go sneak around some enemies and mix some paint, go sneak around some enemies and pick up a fern. Much more effective at leveling up that way. But other times we'll need just a bunch of explosives and beating people to death with a baseball bat. But now that it's been at least a little bit of time, let's check on Wolfgang, see if he's got his inventory restocked.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
I got...
And he's back. Nothing worthwhile, we'll just sell all of our ammo. And let's talk to Trudy as well. Yeah, I think I can go without selling her any of this stuff. I'll hold on to it. And we'll be back to her in just a bit to actually grab those caps back. We're almost home. And back home we are. Safe and sound. Caring too much, can't... I disagree with that game. But one thing is for certain, and that is we have 2 level ups, and we have some baseballs. So I think now is as good of time as any to start going the baseball route. Make some baseball grenades with Demolition Expert, rank 1. And there they are. 9 baseballs, and actually we only have 20 fertilizer, but fertilizer is pretty easy to come by in a lot of different settlements. But each one of these, 10 experience. The drug situation, we have our antifreeze bottle, so we'll make one of those. Grape mentats, might as well. We don't need to make any orange mentats for sure. And when it comes to Psycho buff, that could be really good for our strength and damage down the line. But what I'm looking forward to is the, plus 50% melee damage, minus 5 perception, who cares about perception? Looking forward to that for sure. But we will need to use antifreeze bottles on the Berserk syringe, so that might need to be sparingly used, but keep an eye out for bourbon and antifreeze bottles, of course. And for the food, we got some meat from Polly and the various people around Diamond City. So we can just turn all of that into something. Some more Mirelurk eggs. We're doing pretty well on our noodle cup situation at 5. Still low on the corn, but between potatoes, mute fruit, we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look at our corn situation, come to think about it. We're pretty much just growing corn out of the cracks in the cement there, but that's fine. Storing the mute fruit for now. And Sanctuary's got 1 more person. Just throw all the mute fruit down. And the new people can start working that. How's it going, Carla?
Yeah, keep your shirt.
Another baseball. Add that to the pile. Just a few things from Carla that could prove useful, and pick up some stuff from good old Sanctuary. Keep adding the purified water over to Red Rocket. Grab some of the bottles, refill some water, yada yada yada. And everything from the small baby bottle to the large baby bottle to the brown bottle, bourbon, every bottle in my inventory has been converted to some dirty water. Now, it may seem odd to want to convert them to dirty water when I have this wonderful sink right there that could turn them into purified water, which is much better resale value, but dirty water is something that just doesn't get generated by settlements automatically. So, better to have an access to what you can produce than get ahead of what you can produce. Our purified water already sitting at 23 without me having done anything, whereas our dirty water is at 33. Couple grilled red roaches later, properly fed.
Can't remember.
It is getting on with the day, but I think there's one more thing I wouldn't mind doing. You see, now that I have all these baseball grenades, I feel like I'm on top of the world. See, there is something nearby that is kind of out of the way in its own little direction that I wouldn't mind grabbing before we start making headway into a few more places that are all kind of tied together. So I think we're going to end with a little look down south. A little further than Sunshine Tidings Co-op. And here at the farm, let's set them up with something nice.
I am glad to see you. We could really use a hand.
Really? Like, you immediately need help?
Blake?
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in.
Not a problem.
Okay,
Those
ghouls. Bedford Station. Sounds like something I'm not going to do anytime soon.
Sorry, we're not hiring. Try down at Warwick Homestead.
You've got to be kidding. I'm your boss.
I take it you want to trade?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, shipment of fertilizer, 500. 5,000 is what we've got going on right now. Let's just see how much we can get rid of. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that for now. Okay, put everything back on, otherwise you're going to forget immediately. Okay, it looks like there is someone over there, and if just someone is staying completely still, that's usually a bad sign. Usually raiders. Yeah, let's just see. Just to be certain. Lexa, which is a good sign. Stash and Simone. Okay, they're fine. Okay, so these guys, we can trade with them a little bit.
Hands where I can...
Chill out. We would be able to make the generator. And then for the radio beacon... oh, we need circuitry. Okay, that's my bad. Got other things to do anyway. What I want to do is a little further south. Now, down south, there's a secret entrance to get a stealth magazine. So, with the grenades, we'll be able to actually take on Red Tourette, not with a baseball bat, but with something explosive. Oop, it's a Radstag. Chill out, Radstag. And Blitz doing good work there, even got an Idiot Savant. Very nice. Now the Brahmin, we would just have to beat the crap out of endlessly. So they're probably not going to fall for it, but... Not sure where he expects to go, but let's just keep at it. Another Idiot Savant. Just whack him in the head a few times. He's just staring at me, just wondering, why are you doing this? And now I feel kind of bad for the Brahmin, but your experience, and I can turn you into food, which is more experience, and money, or food. Inside the Lonely Chapel, we get to go in the back way for the federal ration stockpile. Now, things to worry about in here. Namely, there's a machine gun turret right there. And inside there, I want to see what Red Tourette could technically do. Oh, tank me like it's no one's business. Got it. So the thing about the grenades is I don't have a throwing arc yet, so this could be pretty wasteful on my part. Yep, that's pretty wasteful. Completely wasted. I do want to make sure that that turret gets killed, but I'm not really sure the best way of making sure that that turret gets killed. I either bank it off of the wall over there, or I roll it right in front of it. Let's try right in front of it. Wow, great. Just freaking amazing. This is the unfortunate thing about the baseball run. The amount of baseballs that I have is fairly limited, and I need to constantly go back to Mo to get any more.
No sign of him now.
I can get the Raider scum. That is nice and easy. I'm actually going to try to throw a grenade into Red Tourette's place. Hopefully actually do some damage to them.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
I'm not entirely sure you will, though. Okay, Red Tourette, half damage. Pretty good, actually. Let's try to take 2 for the price of 1. Okay, killed something. Still in caution. Now, I didn't hear Red Tourette say something like, must have been the wind or something. I might have got both of them in one. Where did she get to?
Yes.
There's the U.S. Covert Operations Manual, nice and easy. That would not go well for me. Oh, there she is. Hello, Red. How's it going? Short combat rifle, nice and easy. And I think we'll leave it there. We've got our sneak magazine. We don't need to do anything else here. Anything else is just asking for trouble, wasting grenades, all the fun stuff that I don't want to do. So, with another sneak magazine firmly in our grasp, I think we need to consider what's next as we wrap up here. There are plenty of things that are within our reach now that we have a little more sneak, but a lot more grenades. As you can see over there, Red Turret would have definitely taken at least a few hits, even with the sneak attack, so something to keep in mind, but yeah. The other things that we're really having access to all of a sudden are a little more east of the map as opposed to down south. So things to consider: Super Duper Mart in Lexington, going off to Covenant, Taffington Boathouse, I think is the next step. Nice, easy places that really shouldn't be too much issue for us. In between parts, I might just scrap down this thing quick-like. There's only so much we can do when it comes to building up a few places, but there are a lot of enemies out there that shouldn't be too much of an issue for a guy with a baseball bat and some baseball grenades. Definitely more to come with the killing next time, but until then, I have been Keith, this has been Game to Please, with Fallout 4 the Molo run, a YOLO run with a baseball and a baseball grenade. Thanks for joining me, and farewell.